Hell yeah.
All right, we're in it. Jason, are you ready?
I'm ready for the recap.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Greetings, listeners. Session 16. As the cloud of mist that is Lady Chivette flees the charlatan's den, Verth leads the party on the charge into the streets. Guards enter and beck and call intercept them to explain the situation. So Verth eventually loses the trail, but Sandy and Beskytte pick it back up, which leads to a manhole cover, and the party lifts the cover off and jumps down into the sewers. The mist is seen entering a small side passage into a tunnel. Fog fills the entire space. The party picks a path to follow, and they notice rags strewn on the floor, seemingly someone who wanted to sleep here. Blood stains are present on the rags. Could be vampire spawns. Verth says maybe, maybe not. Further down the tunnel, a bed and a bench sit in a larger room. Some trinkets lay on the floor across from the bench. The party, having reached a dead end, turns around. Ferris tells Sandy not to bother tearing apart the bed, but as soon as the party exits the room, he turns back and pulls it apart, cuts the mattress open. Simple treasure hunting 101. Nothing of note was found. Then Sandy hears a growl in some unsure direction, which scares him pretty good, and he bolts back to the party coolly. No one was the wiser. The party takes another path. Further down, a dead end, and also dead bodies. One of the bodies is a bit fresher than the others. Verth does not recognize any of them, though they are all pretty far gone. One scarlet mummer had once been sent here, though, and likely their fate was not a good one. Down another path, more bodies and bones lie around another dead-end room, both humanoid and animals alike. Verth posits that they are dealing with not a spawn, but a Nosferatu, a feral vampire that can be tamed, but more importantly should be put down. Finally, in the last room, a humanoid lies in a pool of blood. Animals are chained surrounding it, but they are lethargic. Verth recognizes him as the missing mummer. He checks his body before saying a quick prayer. Next to the body is an Iron Maiden, also full of blood. It seems his body hasn't been there all that long. Sandy circles up the group, having seen another dead end, and admits that he hightailed it out of the bedroom because he heard a growl very loudly. As they exit to go check it out, Null leans against the cave, and his hand goes through the wall, an illusory barrier hiding a secret tunnel. Further down the hall, a large room contains a stone coffin. The party hears the same low growl that scared Sandy earlier. A creature drops in front of the party with a screech. The Nosferatu vomits on Galen and Null, preventing Sandy's heals. Two zombies dash towards Sandy while Beskytte casts some holy radiant energy. The fight continues and Verth is downed and healed by Null. The Null is down and Beskytte is down as the Nosferatu is bloodied. Sandy blows away one of the zombies and mutters, "First try," as she shoots this Nosferatu in the shoulder while aiming at his head, killing it. Ferris mutters just as planned as she obliterates the zombie. Ferris and Galen immediately stab the vampire in the coffin with the wooden stakes they were given by Verth. Ferris overreacts a bit and keeps stabbing. Ferris then ignores pleas to check for traps as Galen and Null's mage hands high-five instead. Ferris finds two silver daggers, a silvered short sword, a silvered long sword, 5 walloping ammo shells, and a tampered alchemy jug. Verth thanks the party for their help and tells him he will look the other way even if they were to take the armor of his fallen friend. And Null immediately heads straight back over to that room and begins removing his armor as things. A black liquid potion, a flail, and goggles of night. Null dons their new goggles, which briefly scare Stewart. The flail requires attunement from Beskytte, the devotee censor. And Ferris gets a helm of teleportation, and the party makes their way back to the surface. That's where we are now.
All right. With that, yeah, easy enough. You guys begin making your way up to the surface. Arriving back up in... Oh gosh, I should have had my map out. I believe you guys are in Shalom right now? Yes.
Yes.
Making your way back up to the surface here in Shalom. Verth kind of looks to all of you and goes, "We should make our way back to Beck and Call. I'm sure that they're in a bit of trouble at the moment if they're still dealing with the guards. And this," he holds up the head of the vampire, "should help clear things up." And he begins to lead the way back towards the brothel. Or not the brothel, the... What is it? Oh my god.
Strip club.
The strip club. The... What is it?
Burlesque show.
The
Burlesque.
Gentleman's Club.
Yeah, to the gentleman's club. To the charlatan's
What a classy way to say it.
You get your way back to the charlatan's den. Stepping back into the area, there are several guards, and you can see that both Beck and Call are outside speaking with guards. And as you begin to approach, they call you over, and Verth steps forward. Please, I hope that this will start to clear things up. We do apologize for the damage and the chaos, but... and he'll drop the head down in front of the guards. Only for a couple of the guards to immediately react by kind of reaching for their weapons before the head of the guard reaches down, picks the head up, and looks to see the fangs of the vampire's teeth. Looking back to you and the party, as well as back to Beck and Call, they will give a kind of a curt nod before Verth goes, "We apologize for having to run off and not giving you more of a heads up as to what's going on, but we need to make sure that we got to the bottom of this without there being any outside interference. I hope you understand." And the guard captain will chime up a little bit and go, "We do appreciate the assistance, but any kind of notice in the future of work like this would be greatly appreciated. I mean, just to have people on standby and to know who we're looking for would be of great benefit, you know, if there's ever work that you're doing in the area again." Beckman and Collette will kind of chime up at this point, and we do apologize. We wanted to, but secrecy was sort of the need for the mission this evening. We apologize. The guard captain will respond just simply by saying, "I don't understand why you couldn't have at least spoken with us at the guards. I understand secrecy, but giving heads up." Verth will interrupt her at this point and go, "I need to be clear. There's reason to believe that vampires are planning some kind of a ritual right now. With the solar eclipse coming within the year, we couldn't risk a member of the guard being one of these vampires. At this point, we don't even know that that's not the case still. All that we know is that this one," and he will bend down and pick up the head, "is gone now. So I do apologize that the mummers didn't give any kind of heads up, but this was deemed necessary for the betterment of all mortals." The guard captain takes that information in before looking back at all of you and goes, "I'll be wanting statements so far as how things went and what all happened, but this is at the very least getting you off the hook for anything more serious. Don't go too far." And the guard captain will step away, leaving you all to your own devices. As you look around, there are several guards that are kind of interviewing other individuals, people that were in the gentleman's club watching the show, whatever it may have been, or just witnesses. But one person that does stand out is it seems that Madame Verna is also being interviewed at this time by guards off to the side and a little bit of ways from individuals. But you have a little bit of time alone before you are all kind of asked to give statements as to what it is that you had seen.
So Madame Verna was not associated with that one performer that was a vampire.
Madame Verna,
Chevelle, or whatever.
Madame Verna was the performer that was suspected to be a vampire.
Okay.
Her assistant is the one that you tracked down and just finished off.
Gotcha. Do I get the sense that Verna was implicated, even if she was pretending that she wasn't? That was just her assistant?
At this time, they seem to be questioning her heavily. Like, they're at this point kind of like starting to dig into... I'll ask for a perception check.
Okay.
Can Galen eavesdrop with his journalism ears?
Perception check.
Ooh,
13.
22.
Whoa!
No, you're trying to listen in, but there's so much chatter going on around you that you're not really able to focus in. Galen, though, is much more practiced at this. And so as you're listening in, you are able to overhear. There are a lot of questions being asked of Madame Verna. Seemingly, they are based on the questions being asked. You would make the assumption that they are currently trying to decide whether she is implicated as an accomplice or if she was an unwilling and unknowing accomplice. So at this time, they are grilling her to try and get that answer.
Can I try to, like, read her to see if she's, like, if she seems shocked or scared or if she's trying to, like, conceal something or fake a reaction?
I'd say you would be allowed to do a insight check, yes.
Okay, that wasn't as good. 10?
A 10. It's hard to get the read, especially when you're not the one that's, like, actively able to see her. At this point, she's kind of obscured from your vision as you're trying to read her reactions in her face. But based on the ways that she's at least answering the questions, how she sounds to you sounds convincing. You just can't see if that's true to form based on her face and her other reactions.
Okay.
The guards seem to be taking this pretty seriously, considering we solved the problem.
Verth will
I don't know
chime
if
in.
we...
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know if we, based on the guards taking this so seriously, I'm not sure we've solved the entire problem.
Yeah, what's this, about the, solar eclipse?
Like, you don't know what they are?
Well, I know what an eclipse is. I hadn't heard about no upcoming and, like, imminently or anything.
You're asking this question of Verth, I presume, correct?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Okay. So he will turn, he'll answer, he'll go, well, there's a regular schedule to them, right? And oftentimes they do become associated with religious ceremonies and religious rites. But the mummers have... I don't know that it's necessarily appropriate for me to but reason to be suspicious, if that will suffice.
If you had reasonable suspicion, that would mean there's... How many more vampires do you think there are around here?
Make a persuasion check.
17.
17. Around here, I couldn't tell you an honest answer. But on the continent of Ukraine, a good amount. By which I mean a bad amount, a lot. There's been an increase in sightings, it feels like. I've only been a part of the Mummers for a little while, but from what I've been able to glean, there's not been this much activity or need for our services in relatively recent past.
I see. So it's an uptick. And how many vampires have you hunted down so far? Is this the first?
This is my first job. This has been a lot.
So you did pretty good.
Yeah, congrats.
First of many.
Yeah, I think you held your own.
As a mummer, it is expected of me. Thank you.
Doesn't mean that you can't be proud of yourself.
And it's not so much pride as a sense of duty, but I think it would be wise of me to acknowledge my own shortfalls in this interaction. He'll gesture to beck and call. Without them, I don't know that we would have been able to, even with us gesturing to the rest of the party, have been able to take on just that vampire on our own. So thank you, and thank you for the assistance.
It was our pleasure.
Remember the freelancers.
I don't plan to soon forget. Thank you. At about this point, the guards start to kind of come over, and they start pulling you all away one by one, just to collect a recounting from you, as far as what your experience was for tonight. We don't need to do a bunch of roleplay. What I will just simply ask is if you plan to tell an accurate retelling, or if you are embellishing or otherwise lying.
Would lying include not telling them about the noise?
No.
Like lying by omission?
No, lying would include, like, not giving them full details, misrepresenting some of the details, like, important details. I think that the growl is important for your lived experience, but not for the greater, what the guards would be looking for. The who, the why, the where.
Oh, thank God. That would have been... It's good they don't need to know about that, because it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everyone's just simply telling the truth.
I'd like to embellish it to make it sound more impressive.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say
Can I
I would like to.
a performance check.
Sorry, go.
All right, let me get that performance ready.
Did your cloak billow at the wrong time?
It did. Let me get you that 9.
Yeah.
Just
You're
billowed
like,
it into his face.
And then the head exploded. And then I found $5.
after you say, and then I found $5, the cape billows. And they go, oh. They jot down something, but you can't quite read it. Beskytte, what were you saying?
I would like to roleplay a little bit.
Okay. All right. So, what exactly happened tonight from your lived experience?
Okay, so my question first is, I just want you to know. So I am a follower of Ben Gaza, and he was actually a guard before he ascended to godhood. So I am quite familiar with the god process. But my first question is, do you want me to start at the beginning or the middle, or do you want me to start backwards from the end and then go back to the beginning? You can test me on anything. I remember almost all of it.
On whatever is easiest for you to tell us what happened.
Okay, so the first thing that happened is, me and my compatriots, they said, hey, have you ever been to a burlesque show? And I said, I don't know what that is. I guess that we're gonna have to go and find out. And they said, oh, that's great, because that's how we're going to find this vampire lady. And I said, but I don't know what a burlesque show is. And they kept giving me these innuendos about what a burlesque show is going to be, but without actually telling me what it is. Well, lo and behold, so as they're teasing me about the burlesque show, and we get to the front door, they start talking to this guard about, oh, look at that, he's never been to a burlesque show before. He's like, oh my god, no, you haven't? And I'm like, no, of course I haven't. How do you know what it is? No one will tell me what it is. So he's like, oh, okay, then you can go in for free. Don't worry. Everyone else, I'm going to charge a copper. And I was like, oh, wow, look at that. I get to go into a show for free. I've never been to a show for free. And so then after that,
I'm
once
so
we got
sorry.
inside, and then we got...
If I could interrupt. And
Yes.
can you get to the part where you encountered the vampire? Or
We're very close.
when you were...
We're very close. So anyway, when we got inside the show, I was very confused because it was very dark. It was kind of creepy looking. Everyone was kind of shadowy. But then what happened was this big orc woman in full armor was on stage, and I'm like, oh my god, that's a burlesque show. Actually, a fight to the death. I don't know what's going on.
Actually, I don't think we need your statement.
No, I'm almost there.
No, I
okay,
believe
I will
you.
skip. I'll skip the orc woman. So anyway, the orc woman is done, and then after my friends go and interrogate, and then the orc woman says, "You are soft, but I make you a man." I didn't really know what that meant, and I didn't really want to do it. But okay, no. I see your face. Okay, so hold on. After that, that's when there was another show,
Guard starts
and then
walking
there was this.
away.
No, son, I was just getting there, and that's how the entire process goes.
Can I make a petition for instead of Jason doing the recap at the beginning there?
Yeah, I was just suggest that as
It's
well.
just
It's just better.
Beskytte just doing this. It's like the guy from Ant-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Exactly.
explains everything just in his voice that went down.
I don't hate that. If we can get 100 signatures, I'll say yes. That's the democratic way.
If this can get 100 likes on this video,
Unlisted video.
It's
Not
not
If you want to
unlisted
wear
anymore.
democracy is dead.
Democracy's
Listen,
dead.
we can revive it. It's on us.
Is it though?
It is. We are the
So
future.
doing my
Galen
part.
wants to tell the truth and very accurately, except I want to say that I lost $5.
except I also want it to be after me, and this is like the guard just looks like he's been through fucking hell.
So this is the exact order in which it's gone in so far. Ferris, the same guard, and then immediately to Beskytte, where he was
It took 45
disheartened,
minutes.
and he
Took
he
45
now-
minutes.
He now feels dead inside, and he goes to Galen, and at first, as you say that you lost $5, he looks like he's about to say something, but he sees Beskytte out of the corner of his eye, and he gets like a momentary, just like a fear. Whereas like, if I talk now, it might invite him back into the conversation. So instead of saying something, he walks away to go take a statement from Null and Sandy. Null and Sandy, do you guys embellish, lie, or otherwise?
I'm not gonna roleplay. I'll just embellish that the party did a very successful job. We pretty much carried the whole operation, and that we're called the freelancers.
Okay.
I mentioned freelancers, just name drop a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually, from Null. I hear Null do that, and I follow suit. Like,
Okay.
You know, I was doing that the entire
you
time
know,
too.
and while I'm being interviewed, I look into the camera a lot.
Does Jim from The Office face?
Yeah.
Guard
I like to
wall-
imagine.
Go ahead.
I like to imagine that all of you like embellished, and then there was whatever Beskytte did, and then Galen was like very clinically accurate, but then at the very end, just like, and I lost $5. Like,
Beskyte's was like, there is no embellishment, there's no lying, but oh my fucking god. The man did not need to know the texture of the cave ceiling in that much depth. Also, by the way, I will definitely follow other guards and be like, okay, so I don't think the other guard did a great job. I didn't see him write any notes. So I want to make sure that I want to make sure that this gets explained properly. So I would like to talk to you about what I saw, and then I'll do the exact same fucking thing until all of the interviews are done.
Perfect. After all of the interviews are finished, the guard captain will kind of come back. He'll go. She'll go. Right. Well, your stories all seem to line up and match. So there's nothing really for us to hold on to based on the evidence you've provided. We'll be searching the sewers to see if we can't find this location. Sounds like there's some bodies for us to recover and identify, as well as some lost goods. So we'll get to work on getting those returned home.
Oh, look at this. No, I have all the bags of all the lost goods. I got so distracted with my story. I have all of them right here, and I pull them out of my bag. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. I did not take inventory, though. If you want me to do that, I can
that's
start
fine.
right now.
No, that's fine.
Are you? I want to help as much as possible.
No, you've done more than enough. You can stop helping now, and go sit over there. Yes.
I've done more than enough, and I look with big puppy dog eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, this is the best thing I've heard all day.
Good. Okay. Thank you all for your assistance in this matter. We'll consider this case being wrapped up. Again, in the future, any amount of notice would be greatly appreciated, especially if there is any risk to the public at large. But we'll consider this your warning in regard to that. Thank you. And the guards will begin to start making their way away. You are...
I whispered to the party, like, I didn't think that was a warning. I thought that was just a nice suggestion. Like, that they would come help us.
I'm a little confused.
As you're standing there, you're approached from behind, and you hear a voice. Excuse me. Hi. And as you turn, Madame Verna is there. I wanted to say thank you. You're the group that stopped her, right?
That would be us. We're the freelancers.
Thank you. I cannot begin to express how sorry I am that all of this happened in the first place. And all right under my nose, it's...
Why can't you begin to? I wonder, is it because you can't, period?
No. I don't
Why are you
understand.
asking if someone can have a period? No, that seems very kind of gross and personal, first of all.
I will ask for a perception check from everyone.
18.
That is a 16.
8.
15.
Sandy?
You say perception, Tanner?
Yes.
Sorry. I was too busy looking at 9. I was too busy looking at Tyler's Culver's order.
Good. There we go. We've dated it finally.
Yeah, we dated it.
All right. Our 15 and up. So that's Null, Beskytte, and Galen. As Madame Verna is speaking to you, you happen to notice on her arm, she has a tattoo, like on her forearm, that is present that you didn't notice in the past, like during her performance or at any other point thus far in your limited interactions with her. And she happens to notice you see it. And as she does, she'll start to cover it with her hand, and as she wipes, it will vanish from view. But what you see in the interim, what you are able to see before she covers it, is this design on her forearm. It is in the chat.
That's really close to the Freelancers logo, except it's the wrong letter.
Did everyone see that?
Nope, it was 15
I did
and
not.
above.
No.
Null, Farazan, or Null, Galen, and Beskytte saw that.
FK or KF.
Oh, what is that? It kind of looks like you shortened the word fuck, but it's just like an F, but the F is like caressing the K, and like a very like, it's almost like a very loving but not sensual. You know, it's like a comforting kind of FK.
Man, the burlesque show really really opened your mind to a lot of new subjects.
Oh no, these are all subjects I'm quite familiar with. Have I ever talked to you guys about the investigations from a religious standpoint about Vengaza sexuality? There's actually many great scholars that investigated it because they wonder, okay, did Vengaza, did he have a lover before he became a god? Well, there's some people who said that you can only attain like true godlyhood if you've never actually slept with anyone. But then there was this great philosopher by the name of Blake. He actually said the only way that you can ascend to godhood is if you, and I'm quoting this, if you smash a godly amount of puss and or ass. So it is actually quite misunderstood whether or not Vengaza was either a virgin or a how you say not virginess.
So what does the FK stand for in your tattoo?
Can I just, before I jump back into role-playing, I just have to say, because immediately Blake came out when Josh was describing and not able to come up with the term, that obviously someone who smashes an ungodly amount of puss and ass would be the Muff Master. So that was just right there. And my inner Blake told me I had to say it.
Thank you.
As such, here we are back into the game. No.
And we've dated the recording again. Unbelievable.
No. I will need a persuasion check. I'm going to say at disadvantage because Beskytte derailed it as much as he did.
That would be a natural 1.
Which
feels right.
It's really nothing. It was foolish of me to get it. And she'll give you just kind of a big smile. It's difficult to say. But the important part is it's our secret. Okay?
Do I get the feeling it's something that you'd want to hide from any and all company, polite company,
Make it insane.
security by chance?
And then can Galen, like, as an investigative journalist, I've probably interviewed a lot of people, traveled a little bit. Do I recognize it at all?
I'll say make a history check.
That is only an 11.
An 11? She seems adamant in speaking with you that she doesn't want anyone knowing about it. So far as polite company or who she specifically doesn't want to know about it, it isn't really coming through in what she's saying. Very clearly, it's willing. She's at least willing to acknowledge its existence to you. So it's not something so abashedly bad that she is like trying to lie about its existence in the first place. At least not to this group of individuals. Galen.
You said history, right?
Yes.
14.
14. You've not seen this tattoo. I'll have you roll an insight, though, and I'll say at advantage for the potential of just information that's different from the actual history of it.
So it's a dirty 20 or a 23.
Okay. So you've never really seen this tattoo, but you have heard about a secret organization or like different groups starting to pop up throughout the continent of Ukraine. And as you are thinking about it, you think about the book club back in Thalam with the, oh goodness, what was her name? Sherry, I believe. Sherry referencing Francis, the leader of revolutionaries that she was listening to, or referencing at least when talking with Woolcock about their plans for overthrowing that government. You're not quite sure exactly what the connection might be, but you do know that there are these kind of like groups that are starting to pop up throughout the continent, and at least the initial F is in some way, shape, or form tied to this.
Okay. I'll file that away for now.
Okay. But I did just want to say thank you, and it's been nice to have met you. If you're coming through again, please stop in, and I'd be happy to buy you a drink. Maybe a private show. And with that, she will give you a deep bow, and she will make her way back into the charlatan's den.
Beskytte, you seemed pretty interested in that private show.
Oh, that was Josh. That wasn't Beskytte. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
It's
I don't know if that makes it better.
Alyssa, please. D&D's about flirting with the homies. It does.
You're right. You're right.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Every day. How?
LMAO, it's not.
All right. With that,
Fucking poggers.
with that, Beckman and Colette will say, to all of you, I think we owe you a drink. We can meet you back at the Sonder Inn tonight and buy a round.
That sounds lovely. It's been a long day.
It has been a
I
long day.
am wounded. Severely.
Well, nothing quite puts a damper on wounds. Not a damper, but a numbing effect on wounds, quite like a stiff drink. Verth, we do apologize. We won't be able to bring you with. Verth will kind of turn and just simply respond, that's fine. I should get some rest and make my way home first thing in the morning. Thank you all.
Let's let him underage drink. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Beckman and Colette will turn and go, it's not that so much as he can't physically go to the Sonder Inn.
What?
Oh, he doesn't have a super secret card. I get it.
He's not
Is that it,
invited
or
to
is
the
it a club?
club.
He's not a member of our party. If you want, you can make him a member of yours, but that ties him to you for the next few months.
That sounds like a lot of commitment right now.
And like I said, I need to get back. And don't get me wrong, you've been a great help. But I do have other duties to attend to, and I'm sure that the mummers have other tasks for me. So thank you all, again. But
You're welcome. Spread the name, freelancers.
I'll do what I can. And he'll give just kind of a curt bow before he starts making his way off into the evening.
Wait, do we have any literature, like any pamphlets or anything that we can distribute to people to let us know how great we are?
Like pins. Imagine pins.
Like a merch line of some sort?
Yeah,
Exactly.
like a merch line, and yeah, and we can have pamphlets.
Yeah.
I stare at Beskytte while we're talking.
Yeah, waiting.
You see Beskytte holding his tongue. People have not liked his stories today, and he's just holding it in.
I choose to believe that Beskytte knows everything there is to know about Vengaza, except for Fogart Bogart, who's the one that was constantly asking what they doing.
If they knew him. Are you kidding? Bogart's still the mayor. Of course. Of course. This
That
guy would
actually
know him.
makes it funnier. That actively makes that bit funnier.
Like who? Who is that?
Oh.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
No,
Sounds
me
like a
neither.
real piece of work, if you ask me. A rhyming last name with a first name.
Sounds
Crazy.
made up.
And through that conversation, you make your way across town and back to the Sonder Inn. As promised, Beckman and Colette will go up and they will order the first round, put down money, and bring them back over for you. You're kind of given the evening to make merry, make small talk, or anything else that you would like to accomplish this evening.
Beskytte will be regaling anyone who listens about the scholarly investigations of Vengaza's sexuality.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna turn into bed early.
No, wait,
But-
friends. I had a question.
But you don't know about the theory that Lyle and
Yeah,
Vengaza
Marge.
were actually
Everybody knows it's
secret
Marge.
lovers.
Everybody knows
Okay.
it's Marge.
Okay, I'll tell you a
No,
later
I had a
time.
question for our group, actually. I was thinking, right now, we're just going town to town doing random jobs, but what's our group's goal? What do we want to do?
Spread the word of Vengaza. I thought that was apparent.
I think that's more of like a personal stretch goal, you know?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, and like
I
the
believe
nature
in
of our
freedom of
work,
religion in
we
our
can do
company,
that along
actually.
the way.
Do you call
By
it a
we, I
stretch goal
mean
because
you.
he bends himself backwards to insert Vengaza to every conversation?
That's Galen. Galen's actually giggling at that.
Beckman and Colette.
I
also laugh.
am a little offended. Only a little, though. There's been worse things that you've said about me to me, so like it could be worse.
Like, I want our company name to be known. When people want to hire mercenaries, I want them to think, that's the freelancers I want to hire.
So we need like a mission statement? Is that what we're like?
Well, I don't know. But I want our name to be big. What about you all? Do you just want to go town to town, hoping that we find somebody to hire us?
Well, you see, I had absolutely no plans when I came over here except to try to help the needy and spread the word of Vengaza. So yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, mine's kind of the same. I want to make the world a better place and get paid for it. Yay, nay. Better than Beskyttes?
Okay, that was again a little offensive.
It's
I
Are
could go
we
for
setting
that, and then
up,
I have the side goal of trying to figure out what haunts me.
There's something hunting you?
Do we need to put together some kind of
Metaphorically.
freelancers LLC mission statement?
And
I'm on board.
Like we can take all of our own personal goals, right, and then combine them into something that's really generic and meaningless.
Okay, but we can't include the Vengaza thing because then people will think we're religious paladins, which is
Right,
totally
you're
not
on the
what we
right
want.
path. You're on the right
What?
path.
No, I'm
That-
sorry, Biscuit.
what?
You cannot mention Venny whatsoever in our mission statement.
What?
And we can't talk about better in the world either because some people don't want the world to be better and we might make them mad.
Yeah,
Oh
what
yeah,
if,
we need
What?
to reach everybody. We need
what
a
if somebody
completely
with
neutral
questionable
statement.
morals wants to hire us? And we're saying we want to improve the world?
How about we if we have a letterhead, we put on there our catchphrase, the freelancers.
Take
We're
jobs,
there
make
for
money.
you.
We there for you. I love it.
I do not like this premise.
I don't think
It
that
doesn't-
really
it
gets
doesn't-
across what we do.
It doesn't offend anyone,
It's
Call it
offending me.
and it's
Call it
accurate.
bullshit.
We're there for you.
Call it will chime in. It feels like, at least in the limited time that we've known you, you are trying to do good. So would you really want to do work with people that are maybe less than agreeable?
Well, to be fair, I think the people asking us to do jobs just so far have been for good. I mean, we haven't encountered a situation where somebody asked us to do something bad.
That's true. What if Kevin Bacon
We just
was
done
a
whatever-
serial killer? Would we have still helped him?
Yeah,
Would you have?
I mean, maybe.
I personally wouldn't have wanted to take place in helping a serial killer.
Yeah, that might be a line. But what if we didn't know?
Yeah, all I'm saying is that it hasn't come up yet.
I would personally like to try to stray on the side of goodness. I say stray
So-
because it is an unknown path to reach.
So take jobs that probably make the world a better place?
Yes.
Is that
Nice
our
take, We take
is that
jobs
our
will probably make
slogan?
a better place.
We take jobs to probably make the world a better place.
I like it.
I feel like I would usually offer to workshop this, but I don't think we're all going to agree on anything that actually sounds really good.
We can think about it. And, because this is an employee-owned company, we can all tell employers different things.
That seems
That's allowed.
like counterproductive, though, if you're trying to get your name out there.
Yeah, if we're trying to make a brand and we're constantly changing our branding, that's confusing, right?
Yeah, we need to be consistent. That's
And it makes it easier to counterfeit, you know?
Question. It seems like a common theme with at least what it is that you've been talking about thus far has been your own individual freedoms within the group, and with a name like the Freelancers, could you maybe have a mission statement regarding personal freedoms, or...
I got it. Freelancers will lance you.
For
Good or
free.
evil, we will lance you.
I don't know if we get a lot of customers that way. I kind of like what they were saying, you know, that for freedom. Freedom! I could even see us screaming it as we go into battle.
You know, I know that we're in the brainstorm part of all of this, but Colette's gonna turn to you, Null. That was just bad, actually. That was just bad.
My idea was bad?
That
I'm
one
sorry, it was
specifically, yeah.
I try to work up tears even though I'm not physically capable.
Yeah.
I try to do what other people do when they cry, just to, like, make sniffling sounds. Why would you say that?
Well, because we respect you and we wanted to make sure that you heard the truth.
But if you respected me so much, you should just do what makes me happier.
Yo.
Beckman and Colette will look at each other and go, I think it's time that we go to bed. Best of luck with figuring out your mission statement. I know it's a big turning point for you guys, but we know you'll figure it out. And the next time we meet, the drinks are on you. They'll both give you
I
a
think
quick
that sounds fair.
wink, and they'll make their way upstairs and say, have a wonderful evening. And
No,
see
you!
around."
Can you believe what she said about me?
I can.
But they're
What?
trying to get us to buy them drinks?
I can also believe that.
She thinks
That's fair.
She thinks I have bad ideas.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I agree. That was a bad idea.
I try to cry again.
Yeah, try
How do-
your
how do you guys make
robotic
crying look so
crocodile
easy?
tears.
How do you guys make crying look so easy?
I just squint at you.
Mainly the dust.
No,
back
let me
home.
put it like this.
I see Sandy
Sometimes
crying all the
we
time
have-
in secrecy.
We have bad
Oh
ideas.
no.
Think about when Beskytte mentions Vengaza. That's a bad idea. That's like what you just did.
No, mentioning
so-
Vengaza is good every time. That is what I was raised on.
I think I'm getting it. If I say an idea, or if I have an idea in my head, I should first think, is this as stupid as Beskytte bringing up Venganza?
Okay, now we're getting mean. Now we're just getting mean.
Yeah, remember? I think we had a conversation about that. That's
is-
one of those inside thought things.
Oh, okay.
So you think that first, and then don't say it if it is.
But I think we should dig into that though. Why do you think Vengaza is stupid?
Oh, okay.
I mean that respectfully, Beskytte. I wouldn't dare.
Are you talking just to me or the whole party? Because it seems like everybody else
you.
agrees.
You said it.
Oh, so I'm the only one that says it out loud. So I'm the one that gets talked to about it.
Just because you say it like that
That's
doesn't make
interesting.
it true, though.
I am gonna stand up.
You're
I
avoiding the question, Noel.
don't like what's happening. I'm going to bed. Good night. And I just leave.
Too many
Sandy, what did
inside
you say
thoughts?
your personal mission statement was? Or like why you're hanging out with us?
Oh, well, I needed work. There's no real mission statement about it, but I kind of want to make something for myself, like do something of my own, but like collectively, but on my own, like my own name, outside of my family.
I completely understand.
Seems kind of cliche, but family business just. And I jingle the rocks in my scotch. Just wasn't for me.
What exactly was the family business again? I feel like we touched on it briefly, but I don't.
Tours in the desert.
Oh
Treasure
yeah,
hunt.
desert tours.
A little more tours than treasure hunting these days.
Didn't you like invent danger too? Invent dangerous situations?
He
Yeah,
invented them?
sometimes. I mean, I don't like telling those stories when I'm drunk, but I
Hey, you
down
did like
my
a full-on
gosh.
Westworld.
A what world?
Oh, it's a
Yep.
play I watched.
What'd you say? I don't know what that. I don't know what you said, and I'm not sure I know what it means, even if I did hear what you said.
You're doing a whole Westworld thing. It's a play I watched where they bring a bunch of rich people to this this world where they simulate a bunch of danger with a bunch of robots.
Yeah,
For
it's
some reason,
kind of like that.
Plays about
except-
robots really resonate with me for some reason.
That is weird.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I
at
like
all.
plays with dragons more, but robots are cool too.
Yeah, I'm more of a cowboy western kind of guy,
Well,
so that
the,
makes sense.
the one I watched kind of blended like cowboy western and like robot.
Oh, maybe we'll have to go watch it sometime. That
And
sounds
so
really
with
interesting.
that, is there
I
anything
think they call it
else
magic
you'd
We're not
like
fiction.
done
to
yet.
do
I think they call it genre of
before
magic
going to
fiction.
bed?
I feel railroaded.
No, this isn't railroading. That's a different thing.
I feel gaslit.
This is railroading. I'm streamlining what is otherwise going to be another hour of
your
a bit.
streamlining it's censorship.
It smells like a gas leak, Alyssa.
You're right. I just hate free speech.
Our free speech is being
That sounds like
censored.
Tanner.
That's true. That sounds like
God,
Tanner.
I just wanted you to admit it. Yeah.
It's gonna be so weird, but
I
this is
mean-
the only part of this recording that's been edited.
Tanner was paid as a speech coach. That's kind of the opposite of free speech.
That's
Is
really
there
good.
anything anyone would like to accomplish before going to bed?
Galen
down another
is
scotch, but yeah, otherwise I'm good.
Galen's gonna stay up a little bit late and be frantically working on a draft as we get closer and closer to Oakwall because Galen is a procrastinator apparently.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else for anyone else? A reminder of things, just because it's been a while since they've been brought up. Jack, you have a cipher, and Jason, you have your copper orb.
Wait. Also, I'd like to use this long rest to attune to my helmet.
Okay, absolutely, no problem.
My copper orb?
Yeah,
Isn't
you
that
have-
what I summoned Kendrick with?
Yeah, but there were parts of it that you, like, that kind of confound you. So there were parts of it that you hadn't quite understood yet.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was just my Pokeball for Kendrick, but okay.
Oh. I mean, whoops.
Oh, whoops. What does that mean, Dungeon Master? You're God.
There is
God
something
doesn't
about
say
the orb.
whoops.
There is something about the orb that draws you like a little bit more into it than to try and figure out what's going on about it. Like, yes, it does. It is your kind of medium within which you summon Kendrick. But there seems to be more about it that you just don't quite understand.
Let's see. So I feel my Pokeball vibrate, and I take it out. And I just want to examine it, like, see how it feels, see if anything, like, can I press anything in it? Is it cold? Is it hot?
Yeah. So the orb itself, remember, is it's full brass, and there are small bands that kind of go around it. And within the bands, there's etchings of what appear to be draconic speech, but also seem in some way, shape, or form to be arcane. How it feels is slightly warm, even though it's been just in your pouch, so it hasn't been making physical contact with you. And you're not sure if that warmth comes from the draconic essence within it that summons Kendrick, or the innate magic that it itself holds.
Interesting. Like, I assume it's magical because I can summon a Kendrick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel anything more there besides Kendrick?
Make an Arcana check.
That is a 6.
6. It doesn't make any immediate sense. There is something else there, but at least for tonight, you're not able to start to get too much deeper into it. You don't know if it is the blood loss from the fight, or if it is the frustration from missing so many shots at point blank range, or if it is just that it has been that many scotches that you've had to drink tonight. But you don't feel that you'd be able to get too good of a grasp as to what's happening, at least not at this time, as you try to dig deeper into this orb.
Yeah, I put my hand to my forehead, and I look at my palm of my hand, and I see that there's just a bunch of blood on it, and I go to bed.
No bath, right to bed.
Is there a bathtub?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, alright. I kind of want it to be like that one place at the what was it called?
Beer and
The
Plants.
flower beer and plants. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the hot tub, and I
Yeah.
got really, really high.
Yeah. I forgot that they got you high. All right. Yeah, easy enough. You get some rest and relaxation tonight, and you're feeling more up to it come morning. Anything else from anyone else?
I'll look at my cipher.
Okay. I'll say make an intelligence check. Or I think we've been doing... I think it's just been intelligence checks we've been doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 plus... If it's just raw intelligence, that'd be plus 4, so 15.
Okay. With a 15, it takes you most of the night, but Jack, after all of this time, you are able to start to break the cipher. Null now has the fully deciphered or decrypted message in front of him.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna share it quite yet.
Okay. Sounds good. At this point, Null is aware of the message at the very least. I will ask as
Yeah,
the DM.
I will say I am like, as I'm like getting ready to power down for the night, it takes me a lot longer than normal, and my eyes are just wide open, and they're just like they're super bright. Like my eyes are basically just like bright lights, and I imagine it's keeping Stuart up later than normal.
Which sort of answers my question. I was going to ask, how does this make Null feel?
Noel feels like he doesn't understand himself, yet part of it kind of makes sense. It's a weird, complicated feeling. He wishes that it didn't feel like how he feels sometimes. It's not who he wants to be, but it kind of makes sense.
Okay. Anything else from anyone else before completing a long rest? All right.
Beskytte's crying himself to sleep.
It takes you right back to living in the orphanage.
It does.
A strange sense of homesick. And just as you're about to drift off to sleep, you hear it's gonna be okay. As you drift into your sleep.
I go to sleep. Just a little bit, feeling a little bit better.
The next morning you wake to the familiar smell of breakfast being cooked downstairs. As you make your way down slowly but surely, your various coffee orders are all waiting there for you.
Is everybody here?
Yep, you can all coalesce.
Okay. You guys, I slept on it. Hear me out. Mission statement. The freelancers take on honest work to protect others, seek truth, and leave the world better than we found it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Can you say that slower so I can write it down and think about it?
It's 100% in chat.
Oh. Yep.
But I write it down for Sandy using my scratch paper.
Galen, it's really good. I really like it, and I have no peppery things to say about it.
That immediately makes me suspicious.
My eyes are just like wide open.
What's wrong with you?
You can't just ask that.
Mondays, am I right?
Is it Monday?
All right, no, what's wrong with you? It's not
Andy
Monday.
bursts out laughing. That's
It's
a
not
really
Monday.
funny joke.
You've never gotten a date wrong in your before.
Oh, must really be, must be really rough Wednesday for me.
It's still Thursday. The bartender
Shoot, I
speaks
actually
up.
believe that one. Damn it.
Hey, man, you wanna talk about it?
I don't even know what to talk about if I even started.
Okay. Well, if you need, I've got a stool here with your name on it and a glass that I can pour full of something and at least make it feel like you're, going through the normal steps.
We can pause the mission statement talk if you want.
I'll take one of Sandy's sludges.
Oh no.
I look around, concerned.
I'll be
Then I
honest.
realize it's null and it's probably fine.
That will take me about an hour. I only ever make one because I assume no one else is ever gonna want that.
You can just have the rest of mine. I'll deal with the headache later.
Caffeine withdrawal headache.
I'm good actually.
Okay. So look at the time. I gotta be. The bartender's just gonna walk over to the other side of the bar.
He didn't look very busy, but well, should we continue to Oakwall, or do we want to do things here? Wait, did we even get paid?
Yeah, we got the loot. That was the deal.
I for some reason thought we were also getting paid.
I thought the deal was the loot.
The loot?
Back in
You
call
mean
said that they
what we
couldn't pay
looted
you.
from the bot?
Yeah, they said that they would leave you whatever was looted, but that they wouldn't be able to pay you themselves.
Wow. Improving the world is not cheap.
We got a bunch of cool stuff. I mean, we could sell it if you wanted.
Speaking of which, I figured out what this helmet does.
What does it do?
Well, I figured out all of your magic is just deceptions and sleight of hand. But I'll show you something real. And I clap my hands, and I'm gonna disappear from existence for a second. Let me roll in the D100 table.
Thank you.
Don't I like this?
Let's see. And I clap my hands, and I'm behind you. And my cloak billows, and I toss my hair. Well, my magic's the real deal.
What did you roll, Ben?
85. I'm
Okay.
on target.
Yeah, you are.
Wow, amazing.
You didn't sound amazed. I could do it again.
I'm enthusiastic.
No, you alright? Like,
Yes.
this ain't... Did you sleep badly?
No.
Did you want to turn with the helmet?
No. I think I'd have
perfect.
to attune to it.
Okay, you know what? I cannot keep silent anymore. Why are you asking if Null's okay when Null is so mean to me? No, why are you so mean to me? I hope you're doing okay, don't get me wrong, and I'm worried about you, but I'm also really upset with you.
I'm sorry, friend.
I don't think we're friends, not how you talk to me. But I still hope you do okay. Because friends don't treat each other like that, and friends don't say mean things like you do to me. Now, what is wrong? And then we can help solve it.
Would you guys still like me if I was a bomb?
You constantly bomb the good feelings from my day-to-day, so yes.
Oh, so you would like me. That's good.
Did you eat one of them pies?
Bombs are cool.
That's nice. Even if you stand near me, you get absolutely obliterated. If it's during the wrong time.
Why do you think you're a bomb? No.
I was just staging a hypothetical. I lie.
Hypothetically, why would you think you're a bomb?
Well, hypothetically, if I had like a sheet of user instructions on how to detonate me, and that if I did so, it would be absolutely destructive and destroy me in the process, that would hypothetically cause me to be in this exact mood.
I would hypothetically destroy those instructions.
Yeah, no. So
That's a good idea.
I sit down next to Null. What makes you think that you're a bomb? Then did you read something? Did you have a dream?
Okay, fine, I'll admit it. I read something that says I'm a bomb.
Okay.
And I hand over
Well,
the deciphered
tracks.
sheet.
I will post it in chat.
Thank you, because the one I have is very ugly. Oh, it is the one I have.
It is the one that you have.
All right, so it says activation
God.
protocol. Activate only 72 hours prior to detonation.
I can read what it says.
Oh, please. I can't read my own writing.
Activation protocol. Activate only 72 hours prior to detonation. The concentrated weave will destroy all that is in a mile radius. To activate, press the reboot and sleep controls for 45 seconds at the same time. This will set the Warforged into factory mode and allow you to verbally activate Breaker Protocol.
Yeah.
So we just don't push the button and you don't explode. It's that easy.
I guess so, but my concern is that somebody did intend for me to be used as an explosive. So that person probably is still out there. And if this person finds me, they could potentially use me as a bomb.
Well then, let's go and tell them to stop.
I don't know who that is. I know very little about my history.
We should destroy this.
Okay.
Though.
Yeah, we can destroy it so nobody sees it and then does it for their own gain.
For what it's worth, no. If someone was trying to come activate you, they'd have to go through me.
Oh, thanks.
And my scrawny ass self does like the puff chest, like looks tough, fails miserably.
They'd have
It
to
would
go through
depend
me
on
as
how
well,
nice
knowing
you're
I'm
being
cut.
to me that day.
But what if you were within that 1 mile then?
I said what I said. I'm very upset right now.
You'd be willing to explode out of spite?
Yeah. Yes. I think you are devaluing how upset I am right now.
Was it something I said?
Yes, I literally told you. And I storm off and take my caramel macchiato with me.
No, I want you to remember something. And here's a little lesson, all right? Ferris, can I have your pistol, for an example? And no, I'm not going to do anything. Don't. It's fine. I'm not doing anything. It's fine.
You're not gonna pistol whip me, are you?
No. God, no. That's ridiculous. I just want to make a point.
Okay, but don't scratch it.
All right. So I point the pistol at my chest. See,
I don't like where this is going.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Trust me. See how this is pointed at my chest? It's kind of like a bomb that way, right? But only if I pull the trigger. Now, that doesn't make the gun bad. In fact, it's really good. I'm going to give it back to Ferris because it's really
Oh,
good.
guns are really good. I agree.
So you're kind of like the gun in this situation. Like, just because
Oh.
you could explode doesn't mean you need to explode because you're good.
I'm as good as a gun.
Yeah.
It's really helpful. Thanks, Sandy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Galen has one hand clamped over his mouth because he wants to say so many things, but it's making Noel feel better, so he's gonna shut up.
I have my mood has improved so much being compared to a gun.
I mutter as I hand Ferris a gun. Yep, nothing problematic about that at all.
You remember, guns are good.
Think about all the good
Okay.
you guys have done with guns.
I don't think I've actually hit my gun yet, now that I think about it.
I hope you don't hit your gun.
Yeah, that'd be bad for you. You said it was nice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've ever shot anything with my gun, is a better way to say it. Kind of like you for a moment, Sandy.
I pretend not to hear that.
Is anybody gonna go after Beskytte?
Did Beskytte leave?
Oh, he left?
Oh.
Yeah, we should. He seemed pretty sad. We might need
Is he
to
trying to
talk
get a
him.
mile away? I hope not.
Did we see which way he went?
I think
DM.
he's
I just went to the bar with my caramel macchiato.
I'll see you're like behind us.
Yes.
I go up to the
I'll
bar.
saunter over. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
saunter
no, you
over.
go, you go, you go.
And I'll say, I'm sorry I said those things. I don't think I actually meant it. I thought about what I said, and I really didn't mean that, like, Vengaza is dumb. I'm just like...
You said it multiple times and called me stupid as well, so I am having a very hard time believing any of this apology right now. Because you literally kept going after I told you to stop.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I think I just thought that... I don't know, it's this weird concept where I have this... For once I got free will, I felt like taking other people down made them lower in comparison to me. So then I was... If I take everybody down, then I'm at the highest status of anybody there.
I don't use this language very often. But that's pretty fucked up.
It makes sense. Like, when I think about it, it makes sense. It's just in the moment, I just had the impulse to just be like Beskytte's got something that he's really excited about. Let me just tear that down. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
my
you
inclination.
again that is really messed up, and that is not appropriate for anybody, especially friends. But I wouldn't even do that to my enemies because I want to treat them well. I want people to go to bed happy. I don't want people to go to bed sad.
Did you go to bed sad last night?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I've
I'm
made this
sorry.
very apparent the entire time.
I just thought we were palling around. I didn't.
Oh, I even told you you're being mean. I'm yelling. There's no concern of social norms. I am yelling.
That makes a lot of sense. I just haven't had friends before, you know?
You're about to lose one. I've given you so many chances, and I thought we talked about this before, but instead you continue being mean. And I don't know if I want to be your friend anytime soon, and frankly, everyone else in this party is being mean to me too, so I don't even know if I want to stay here that much longer. When you were being mean to me, no one else spoke up. I was 10 feet away, and people are like, oh, Beskytte's gone? Wow! You know what? Bartender, I would like a frappe A caramel frappe, please, and then I'm gonna go outside. I don't want to be around these people right now.
That's a lot of caffeine for you. Are you sure?
Yes, I need it.
I wanna feel Beskyte's pulse without him knowing.
Oh,
You're gonna do like a sleight
for
of
one of
hand
the-
check.
When I hear
Ooh.
the caffeine comment. Sleight of hand? Okay.
And what's your passive perception?
I fucking crit.
18.
The perfect time
There's
to
few
crit.
times
The perfect
Few
time to
times.
crit.
where Beskyte's pulse has been heightened. It's not because of the caffeine. He's upset. His pulse is heightened to about
53?
40 BPM.
40?
It was a healthy 20 before. Right now it's
God.
40. It's
We
double.
need meds for this man now.
Healthy 20.
Healthy 20.
A beat every
Dude.
3 seconds.
Dude. Dunk. Dunk.
And that's the thing. My fucking those heartbeats, they aren't the dunk. They are dunk.
There is
You're a
sending
single
blood throughout the
heart.
entire body.
Shit's crazy. Now I take my caramel frappuccino and I leave.
The
Guys,
bartender
his heart
turns
was
to you
racing.
now.
Something's wrong.
Turns to you now and goes,
I was racing.
I'm gonna need 2 copper for that. I didn't feel it was appropriate for me to try and stop him for that, though.
His heart is racing.
Yeah, I got you, bartender. No worries.
Thank you.
Subtract 2 copper.
As Beskytte might have seemed a little disappointed.
You guys, there's a chance that we owe Beskytte an apology. This is the part where you all agree.
Yeah, I apologized to him, and he was still upset about it. I guess I hadn't encountered a situation like that where I did something so bad that even apologizing doesn't make it better.
Well, that's
I
the
apologize
thing.
for checking his pulse without knowing, not him knowing about it. That was wrong and invasive.
That's the thing about apologies. If you apologize and don't actually change the behavior, then it's just the same as lying. And it's even more hurtful.
Wow. Really
Cough,
makes you
cough,
think.
null. Cough, cough.
Oh, so I have to change behavior. Oh,
Dang. That's tough.
I could change behavior. I could do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Just stop what I'm doing and then do something else.
I think even the effort would mean a lot to Beskytte.
Okay, what are some behavior we need to change?
Maybe we could stop saying mean things about Vengaza. Especially when Beskytte is within hearing distance.
Okay, but do you think he would agree to stop mentioning it 20 plus times a day? I think we could do a deal. Or do you?
I mean, I think it's worth a shot, right? Like hey, it's a bit overwhelming to hear about Vengaza that many times a day because we travel with you and spend a lot of one-on-one time. So maybe if you stop mentioning it so much, we'll stop bragging on it so much. It's worth a shot.
I don't know. That's kind of his, like, life outlook a little bit, though.
I mean, You could always
I
have
don't
it.
want to be
Like
bad.
after so many mentions, you get one joke. Because that kind of balances and it holds you both accountable to each other.
Do like a 2 to
Ooh.
1, or maybe one mention to 3 joke ratio. We could start there and work our way.
Yeah, that's a good.
Negotiation.
I think you got that ratio a little bit backwards.
1 to 4, you think?
I don't know.
Maybe like a 10 to 1. 10 mentions if he's, trying to spread the word like he's mentioned a couple times. He's gonna mention it a lot.
I think that. Remember how I mentioned pamphlets earlier? I feel like you should start spreading pamphlets about it.
There's might be a good solution.
That's a really good idea. We should find a printing press and maybe make a flyer, and we can surprise him with some flyers.
I think I
Can
saw one on the
I-
way. It was called like Goblinburg or something. I don't know.
I'm familiar
Yeah,
with
I think I
Goblin
saw that too. No,
I might even have an inn with Goblinburg.
Oh, that's a start.
Can I take out my quill and my paper, and can I make kind of like a draft pamphlet based on just all the things that I've heard
Oh,
Beskytte say about Benghazi over time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, guys. I think we should go apologize. As a group. Accountability is important.
I get up in my cloak billows. It's time. And I head outside.
I follow.
I follow.
yeah.
Alright. Beskytte, what did you do once you got your frappuccino and stepped outside of Sandra Inn? Did you, meander away, or did you just wait outside?
Oh, I meandered. I decided I need a little new scenery. I need to go settle down somewhere that won't make me as upset.
Okay. Make just a perception check.
We perceiving. That's a 16.
16. Okay. With a 16, you step outside and you start looking around. You're sipping on your frozen frappe, and just kind of meandering around. You get a little bit of brain freeze as you're walking, and as you kind of look around, you see down the street there seems to be just like a small building that actually has the symbol of the Church of Benghazi.
I swallow my entire frappe and get more of a brain freeze, and I walk straight to it.
I'm gonna say you take 1 point of cold damage.
Oh.
Because you slammed that fucker, and you're not used to that much caffeine, so that's my compromise. Okay. Yeah, you make your way down the street, and you come to this small. I don't want to say even church, but almost like it's a house, like it's someone's home that they're converting into a place of worship. You walk up to the door and you give it a quick knock. After a short while, the door opens, and there is this just tiefling man stood there, and he's just, hi, what can I do for you?
And I greet him with the customary. My name is Beskytte. I noticed you have the symbol of Benghazi on the outside. I wanted to introduce myself as a devout follower of Benghazi myself, and wondering how you came to this land.
Brother, it's so nice to meet a fellow devotee, Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I started reading up on some of what happened all those years ago, and exactly what the message is around justice and just bringing justice to the places that Benghazi goes, or Benny, as many refer to him.
Oh yes, yes.
And in my readings, I decided that this is something that I could really get behind. So I started doing my own kind of personal worship here, and I wanted to make sure that anyone else who's looking for, whether it be their own kind of personal justice or just a place to speak on the things that are injustice in this world and have a safe place to commune, I wanted to offer that, you know?
This guy's crying. Just tears. Just free-flowing tears. Yes, that is the best thing I've heard all day. Actually, no, that's the best thing I've heard all week. Maybe all this month.
Bring it in, brother. Come on, bring it in.
I give him a big old hug.
He's bigger than you are, and he just absolutely wraps his arms around you just because it's okay. Let it all out, brother. Yeah.
I'm sobbing. Sobbing!
He just, as he's holding you and as you're sobbing, he just keeps going,
He knows the customers. Oh, God, the customers.
And after a while, you can't tell if he's uncomfortable in saying or if he is just continuing the traditional chant.
Good, good. And then finally, I release. And I say, have you had much luck? Sniff! Spreading the word of Vengaza to this new land.
I mean, I don't really, force it on anyone, right? We just have an open door policy for the most part. So anyone who wants to come in and learn about Venny is more than welcome to. And so far, we've had a few people come in and at least ask, you know, and I've done my best to kind of share what I've learned in my studies, as limited as they are. But so far, I'm the only consistent. Granted, I live here, so that kind of don't know if that counts fully or not. But you gotta start
Wait, I did not get your name. What is your name?
I go by Keith.
Keith?
Keith.
It is good to meet you, Keith.
Hey, it's good to meet you. And your name?
I am Beskytte, though.
I
actually grew up in Vengaza's orphanage.
Say it isn't so, Beskytte. That's
Okay.
Cool.
That's pretty good. That was really good.
Thank you. I thought about that for actually a while. I've had that locked and loaded, ready to go, and I've just been.
How'd you know? How'd you have it for a while if we just met?
Well, I've been waiting for anyone with the last name Doe, really.
That's a great point. I'm glad I could fulfill that fantasy of yours.
Yeah, I'm glad that you could as well. All that being
Anyway,
said,
I could tell you anything and everything about Vengaza if you would like more knowledge. But before we get to that, so you're saying you do not actively go out and try to find converts to Vengaza?
No, I don't personally. You know, I think at the end of the day, everyone has their own part to play when it comes to the Church of Vengaza, right? And I think that my part isn't in recruitment, right? I think that my part really comes down to availability for people who find him, right? Because there's no point in recruiting if you don't have someone for them to turn to at the end of the day. And so my door is here for those that are curious, those that are lost, those that are looking. And for all of those people, all those souls, they can always make their way in here and see if this is the right fit for them, you know?
That is amazing outlook on how to approach it. I must confess, I came here to try to make people's life better and try to find that maybe help people convert to the belief of Vengaza, but one, that has been going terribly. I think I may have gotten somebody at the burlesque show, but then I found out that no, he might have just been lying to me to try to get me to pay for his debt. So yeah, I don't know what my role is.
Sure. Well, I think in my time, granted it's not been extensive, But there's really three kind of key components, I think, to most things, right? Those that recruit, those that are present, and those that actually act upon, right?
Oh.
So, I don't know. I think it's really up to you to decide what role you want to fill. And if one road doesn't feel right, maybe one of the others is better, right?
Keith? Has anyone told you you are a wise man?
Just my mirror.
Well, your mirror does a great job, and so do your positive affirmations.
Thanks, brother.
You have given me much to think about today, Keith. Maybe I'm not the one who converts as I originally thought. Maybe I am the one that acts. And I look off to the distance and I try to look cool.
Make a performance check.
Oh. -2. I got an 8.
An 8? Hey, that's not bad. You rolled double digits.
That's not bad. Yeah.
You definitely look like a young kid trying to act cool looking off in the distance.
Hell yeah.
Keith nonetheless goes, hell yeah. Listen, brother, I think that there's a lot of callings in this life. And if you're going around and you're really pushing for it, I think that you can act upon justice as long as you know what that justice is, you know? So, what is justice to you?
Justice to me is helping the needy when they have been forgotten. Justice is finding peace where there's only strife. And justice to me means being the shield that protects and the sword that defends.
And is justice always noticed?
No, it is not. No, it is not.
And is justice always appreciated?
No, it is not.
Then, brother, I would ask for you to go forth with the blessings, if any. Bring justice. Be the shield. Be the blade. But most importantly, be true to you and the faith that you hold.
Again, tears. Just free-flowing tears. Yes, Keith, I will do exactly that.
With that, as you're kind of wrapping up, the rest of the party, you've been out trying to find Beskytte after leaving. And you eventually see the same marking of Van Gaza. And you make the assumption that that's likely where you could find him. And make your way over in that direction. Where you end up.
Calling his name up. Beskytte, are you there? Beskytte! Beskytte, we're sorry.
And Beskytte, you hear the party calling for you.
Beskytte!
I leave this humble house of Van Gaza. And you see this resolute look upon my face. Am I any different? No, but you know something has changed. You know. And what's even better is I am definitely narrating that under my voice as I step out into the light.
You do look resolute. You're right.
What? Oh, it is a good 24 right now.
24.
Yes.
It's pretty healthy.
Thank you. So I have just met Keith, a humble priest of Van Gaza. It was a self-led journey, but those journeys can be very fulfilling. And we had a great conversation, me and Keith. And much for me to think about as well. And I need time to think about it before I'm willing to talk to others about it. Because I need some decisions. I need to make some decisions.
Okay,
Beskytte, we're sorry we keep making fun of Vengaza. We know you like the guy.
Kind of furrow my brow. Yes, I would call that liking when you are a part of that religion. Yes.
Well, I think more than anything, we are sorry that we haven't been more sensitive to, things that things we might be saying or how you're feeling about that. So we made you this, and I take out the pamphlet, and it's just a mock-up, but I don't know. Someone mentioned pamphlets earlier, and I don't know. Thought of you. We thought of you.
I look at these pamphlets. And okay, so I was going to think about this a little bit. Well, maybe this is another sign from Lord Vengaza. I have decided that I am a very how to put it nicely, inexperienced priest of conversion. So I've decided instead I will be a follower of action. And I will prove that the Vengaza is powerful through my oh gosh, I wish Keith was here. He did such a good job of describing it. Through my actions. And actually, yeah, these pamphlets do a great job because I've decided I should probably stop trying to convert people because I'm pretty bad at it. And this will still give me a way to give it out to try to convince them to follow Vanny. But in a more polite and subversive way.
so if you do actions to help people and then afterward provide them the pamphlet and then they'll see that Vengaza was the reason that you did it, that might be even more convincing than just outright hammering it to them over and over again, like tales about Vengaza.
Exactly. And with this inspirational music, that is exactly what I will do. Oh, gets even better.
Okay. Anything else from the party for right now?
I'm relieved because one thing I was going to suggest if things didn't go that way was that anytime we go to a new town, we would have one big extravaganza where we let everybody know about Vengaza. Like we all use our magics and everything to give all the information out, and then no more talking about Vengaza after.
Oh no.
Josh, that interaction was not planned, but I do want to give you some kind of a extra for it.
Yeah.
Like beyond inspo?
Yes, correct.
Oh, sweet.
One, you will be inspired for the next session fully through.
Oh.
And additionally, I'm trying to decide between allowing you to pick up one of the feats that Venny has, which is either Skill Expert, Great Weapon Master, or Sentinel, or I'm looking into lesser boons, because a greater boon is too powerful and I do not want to give you a greater boon.
Now, what's a lesser boon? I don't even know.
It's like a greater boon, but lesser.
Oh, sheesh!
This has all been homebrew so far, so I apologize. I don't have anything set in stone at this time, but like one of them that I found on Reddit is Boon of the Pious. As a bonus action, you can cause a beam of light to shine down on a target you can see within 60 feet. For the next minute, they gain +1. They gain a +1 bonus to all attack rolls, skill checks, and saving throws.
Yo.
Divine Finesse, Evil Aligned variant. Oh, never mind, that doesn't matter.
Ooh.
If I'm going to be honest, narratively, I like the boon better than the feat. Even if it may not be as good, but it just makes sense.
It does make more sense. I'm gonna look more into it, and I will send you options when I get some. So for right now, you have a boon, but that boon is yet to be determined.
That sounds very nice. Okay, thank you so much, my amazing DM.
But otherwise, is there anything else you guys would like to do in the city of Shalom?
Let me look at something real quick. I want to buy a rapier for 25 gold.
Okay, yeah, you're able to find a weaponsmith. We don't need to do any roleplay. You can buy a rapier for 25 gold.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm ready. And we're going to Oakwall, correct?
Yes.
Are you...
Well, just know that I am prepared with a new vigor. Am I still upset? Yes, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Still a little upset, but I am feeling better. Thank you guys for coming to find me. That does make me feel better, and thank you for the apology. I do not want to discount that at all, and if you guys want to talk more about it in the near future, I want to definitely be open to it. Like, just let me be a little upset right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It reminds me a little bit of when I was bullied all the time in the orphanage.
There's a point that I can tell Josh is trying to just go as
Yes.
long as he can.
100%.
And there's this critical mass of speed that Josh speaks at that is the giveaway.
I like the contrast between Vengaza, whose whole thing was like being hesitant to say anything, with the
like super stoic
versus
versus this bullshit. So I'm
versus
glad you
just
recognize it. This is
barrage.
good.
Oh, was that intentional?
100%.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm glad
I
that
have
he went
6 charisma. I have no idea.
He went from a charismatic, hesitant to speak, to no charisma, can't stop him from talking. I love the dichotomy of what Josh brings to this table.
Just know I am a man of many talents.
You can make your way south towards Oakwall. Is there anything specific you guys would like to do during the travel?
Are the pamphlets already 100% done?
No, they gave
No,
you
it was-
a concept, I believe.
I'd be working with Galen to try to brainstorm what it would look like. So have you heard the story of Fogart Bogart before?
I thought you didn't
Can't say that I have.
I can't believe you have not heard of the Fogart Bogart. Well, you see, he tried to recruit everyone for the GNAACP.
So you do this
And he
on
handed
the
out-
journey down.
But Tanner, our listeners need backstory.
Okay, do it.
And so he handed out pamphlets to everyone in order to join his organization, which was originally for gnomes, but what this really was a place for minorities to speak about the terrible things that may have been done to them, which was a great thing in concept. Though in practice, it was a little hit and miss once in a while, but he did make a great underground effort. Have you ever heard of Fogart Bogart in his secret underground army that helped reclaim Sapo Sega during the terrible zombie apocalypse? And then, now it's gonna go on.
Now he drones on and on and on and on and on.
Yes.
As Beskytte do. But after about a day and a half's journey, you guys make it to the city of Oakwall. As you approach the city's namesake greets you as you approach the city itself. Its large oaken walls. As you make your way up to the gate, there is a short line of individuals being asked to kind of present reasoning for being in the city. And as you get into line, you quickly start to make your way up towards the front. Before getting up, and the guard simply asks, "What's your business?"
Business related.
That's why I'm asking.
You can see
Push Galen to the
Beskytte
front.
holding his breath. The amount of restraint.
I push Galen to the front.
Tanner, do I have any like press pass or anything?
You don't necessarily have a press pass, but in your experience coming in and out of the city, just simply saying that you're here on a job, you're finishing up a story for the press, typically would get you in without much question.
Yeah.
Though you haven't traveled with this big of an entourage before.
Yeah, this is pretty standard. I'm a traveling journalist for the Town Crier, just finishing up a job, and this is the crew that I'm with for protection. You know, times are still a little contentious.
Okay, name?
Galen.
Okay. Looks at the rest of you expectantly.
The freelancers!
The freelancers.
You're both named the Freelancers.
No, that is our group organization. We have to get the name out there.
I'm obviously Ferris, and that's Beskytte.
Okay. Looks to you, Sandy.
Yeah, no, this is the freelancers.
Freelancers.
I'm Sandy.
Yes, thank you, Sandy.
Very good. And one Warforged. Alright. You're good to go in.
Their name is Noel.
You haven't named it yet?
No, their name is Noel.
I'm standing completely still, facing forward.
Interesting. Alright, well...
I carry the raccoon. Or porcupine.
Hedgehog?
The raccoon.
Well, welcome to Oakwall. Enjoy your stay. Next!
Thanks,
Thank
pal.
you, kind sir. Wait, can I give you this pamphlet?
Sure.
And I give him... Wait, I don't have pamphlets yet.
You have one draft, so you could give
Okay,
it
I'm sorry, I can't give this to you. This is important that I have it for later. But just know, I will come back here and I will give you a pamphlet.
I believe you for some reason.
I'm clenching my fist, but in like the happy way of like, yes, this is working.
You walk into the city.
Like the baby at the hockey game.
Exactly, that
You make your way into the city of Oakwall. It sounds like you have two possible destinations right now. It sounds like either a printing press or the town crier.
one. I look at Galen. It is up to you. Which one to go to first?
You know, this was sent, and I hold up the letter from my boss so long ago, I feel like I should do this first, out of a sense of duty.
Lead the way.
Okay. I lead the way through the city, and I, like, point out all my little haunts. I'm like, ooh, this place has the best croissants. Ooh, this one makes actually a pretty decent frappuccino. And if you're into hats, that's the store to go into.
Oh, I love hats. Not on me, but I just love the idea of hats.
Do they only sell hats?
Yes. Sorry, Tanner.
Nope, that's fine. I was already trying to figure out a store name that just sells hats.
Just hats.
It's just called Hat.
This is called hat.
Hat?
Put it in the notes so it's canon.
It's just
In the
called
notes.
A hat shop called Hat.
And their logo is a hat with a hat on it.
I couldn't possibly picture this.
That doesn't make any sense. Next thing you're going to tell me is hat.
What?
That's next
Incidentally, they
season's
sell
collection.
shoes.
Oh!
Right.
as you're walking through the city, there's many like very nice like storefronts, buildings, tall, modest-sized buildings, whatever. Right? There's a variation as you're making your way through, and eventually you get to a building that is moderately run down, not necessarily in the best of shape, but on the outside there is a sign, the Town Crier. And Galen, you set foot into your familiar place of employment. There's a couple of people at work, kind of just like jotting away at stories that they might be working on, and you can see in the back the door to Fletcher's office is currently closed, and you walk over to your desk where you see all of your things right where you had left them, aside from a few papers that have been shuffled. Likely one of your coworkers have come over and just borrowed either pieces or some paper that you've had on your desk out.
I open my little desk drawer. And do I have all of the pencils and pens that I usually have in there?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, that was actually pretty good. You said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21.
21. They are all in there, but you do notice that one of your pencils seems to have been moved. Put back in the wrong place. Someone at least borrowed one, but they did give it back.
God damn it, Carl. I say under my breath.
Alright, let me write that name down. Hold on.
It's a fountain pen, Carl.
Carl! If it was gone, I would have yelled. But since it's only in the wrong place, I just grumble. Alright, I kind of like hype myself up a little bit. And I like shuffle my papers so they're like perfect. And I go head to Fletcher's office.
Okay.
Unless you had a different plan.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I do that.
As you approach the office, you can hear some voices on the inside that are already in conversation. You recognize Fletcher's voice, but you don't quite know who the other voice is. Carl kind of pokes his head up from his desk and goes, yeah, Fletcher is expecting you, so you probably can just go in. I think actually that they're talking about you, maybe?
Me?
I think. I don't know. They were talking pretty loud before Fletcher closed the door, so it's, I don't know.
Like, did they seem mad? Like, who's in there?
Oh, it's the head of the Independent.
Oh?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
their editor-in-chief.
Interesting. That's so interesting. Thanks so much, Carl. Yes, thank you. And I'm gonna go back to my desk and I'm gonna like kind of hide, like put my head down and wait to see if that editor leaves. Like I'm gonna wait till they're gone before I go in.
Okay. You sit at your desk for a little while, and after about 10 minutes, the door stays closed. There's this constant, just like low murmur that you can hear. Never do the voices raise by any means, but there is just this kind of constant back and forth before Carl kind of pokes up and goes, Do you want me to go tell them you're here, or?
No.
Okay.
That's so fine.
No, I figured I would ask. I don't know if you were like expecting like an announcement or.
No, I was just hoping for maybe some like one-on-one because I'm gonna present this piece I've been working on, and it's it's hard to have an audience for criticism, But yeah, and I stand back up and I go back to the door. Can I like listen in a little? Are they actually talking about me?
Yeah, sure. You can listen and make a perception check.
That wasn't as good. Perception. That is a 12.
It is hard to make out a lot of the conversation, but what you are able to pick and choose out of it is you do hear your name mentioned at least once, as well as the voice of the other individual mentioning specifically work.
Okay.
But otherwise,
Okay.
you're not able to make out a whole lot of what's being offered at this time.
Okay. I'm gonna like knock once and like crack the door, and I'm just gonna say, "Hey, boss, it's Galen," but I'm gonna like change my voice a little bit, just a little bit, like.
Okay. Fletcher will go, huh?
It's Galen.
Oh, Galen, get in here!
God damn it.
Mm.
And I go in and I shut the door behind me.
Galen, we were just talking about you. It's. I'm glad that you're in town. Did you get my letter?
I did, and I hold it up. It's
Good.
kind of like evidence.
Perfect. And for those who don't know, as you step into the room, Fletcher is sat at his desk. Fletcher is in Owlin, sat down, just huge eyes. He is currently like turned at like a full 90-degree away from the individual that he is normally talking to, or he seemed to have been talking to, and his head is just completely turned in your direction at this exact moment. And then sat across from him is an elven man who is just kind of dressed to the nines, seems to be just well put together. Who is the head of the Independent, who is the editor-in-chief for the Independent. You know his name to be... oh, frick. Where is it? Kiefer.
I didn't catch that.
Kiefer. K-E...
How do you spell that?
K-E...
Like Sutherland?
F-E-R.
A-E-E.
K-E-E.
K-E-E. Kiefer. Okay, I said Efer.
Like Sutherland.
I see.
Fletcher will turn and go, yeah, you're the talk of the town right now. Me and Kiefer here, we're just discussing your employment with us and how you are happily employed at the town crier. Kiefer
Yes.
will stand and walk over to shake your hand, extending his arm. It's truly a pleasure to make your acquaintance, young sir.
Right. And I hold out my hand, kind of like a little nervously, and I shake.
Sure, yeah. He'll shake it just firmly. He'll grab it firmly and just give you a firm shake and go, no, I've been talking with Fletcher here now for quite some time, and honestly, I don't know why you're working for such a, well, less than reputable news source. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean to badmouth my competition, if we want to call it that, but you have so many more opportunities that are calling for you. Have you gotten none of my letters?
I can't say that I have. And I'm like making eyes at Fletcher, like, what the fuck is happening?
Make an insight check.
Oh god, where did that go? Well, that's not very good. You said insight?
Mm-hmm.
Thank god. That's an 11?
An 11. Fletcher is looking in your direction until that statement where he looks back kind of directly in front of him. Kiefer continues, well, it's no wonder then that you haven't been expecting this conversation. Listen, here's what I want to make a quick offer to you. The Independent, with stories by Galen. Your work, when it came down to bringing down that family down in Emberwood, remarkable. You were able to make a huge difference for a community that otherwise was getting misrepresented. And I think that that kind of voice needs to be elevated. Now listen, what I offer you isn't to say, leave behind everything that you have here, all the glitz and glam, but it is to say that there's maybe a better perch for which you can shout your stories and let it be heard to make a real difference to those around you. What do you say?
Galen is just shaking. He's just a nervous little guy right now. I don't know what you mean exactly. But I'm very happy here at the town crier.
Oh,
This is
absolutely, and
the
I don't blame you for being happy here. You have an excellent editor-in-chief over here, one with nothing but integrity, I'll tell you that much. Isn't that true, Fletcher? Fletcher's eyes continue to be diverted at this time, before he turns back over and goes, Kiefer, why don't you just make your pitch, and then you can go on your way. All right? The kid can make his choice the way that he wants to make his choice. But just make your pitch, and then get out of my office. All right? Kiefer will reach into his pocket and pull up a pouch. And he will drop it down on the desk before turning back to you and saying, now listen here. I want to be clear, crystal clear even. You have an opportunity to work for the most prestigious newspaper in the world right now. Your stories will be heard around the globe. If you want to make a real difference, this is where to start. I don't expect you to make I don't expect you to make this decision right this very moment, but when you finally do make that decision, here, and he hands you a sleek black business card. Just rip this up.
I take it.
And I'll come and find you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
He'll stand straight up at that point and goes, and let it be known that when it comes to integrity, and when it comes to making sure that our stories are nothing but the truth, there's no better nose for news than the Independent. Whereas your editor maybe has a nose for a few different things. And he'll tap his nostrils, give you a finger gun, a wink, and say, I bid you adieu. And I look forward to hearing from you. Fletcher. And then he will simply leave.
Galen's just squirming. So what did he mean? What did he mean by that, Fletcher? Sir?
It's... Make a insight check.
Oh, that's a little better. Insight. That's a 14.
You watch as Fletcher is looking at you, but his eyes continuously keep darting back to the pouch that was left on his desk.
I'm gonna grab the pouch and, open it.
Now, listen, kid. As you open the pouch, there is a powdered substance within. I'd say with your time reporting, you would recognize it as being giggle powder, which is an illicit drug that is highly addictive.
Fuck is this?
Fletcher will reach for it and say, I'll be taking that, thank you. That was left for me, and I need to make things very clear. Kid, listen. Times are hard. And sometimes you just need a little something extra to get by. And I'll be taking that. And he'll hold out his feathered hand expectantly.
I don't give it to him. This isn't. You don't need this. What are you doing?
Listen, it's not up to you to determine what it is that I do and don't need, all right? I maybe you're right, maybe you're right, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't need it. But damn it, I want it.
There's groups that I can recommend.
Listen, kid. I pay you to write stories. I don't pay you to be my counselor. I'm sorry, Galen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It's been a hard couple weeks. We haven't had any real leads. The money's not coming in. I can't find my dealer anymore. I don't know. Listen, I need that. Okay, I need that. Bad.
You want leads? Here's a lead. And I hand him my draft.
Okay. Is this the Navidad story, right?
Yeah, my assignment, the one that I've been on for like the last 6 weeks.
Okay, hold on. Good. Okay, cool. I can read through this. And is this the final draft?
I mean, it needs your edit, but after that, I spent at least the last week polishing it.
Okay. Listen, yeah, I can get this edit and I can put this out in the paper. First thing, next edition, right? If I'm gonna get through that, I'm gonna need that. Please, kid.
I hand it over, like, very begrudgingly. You need help.
Deep sigh of relief. And you watch as he opens up a drawer, puts it inside, and closes it quickly. What I need is to read this and get it into tomorrow's paper. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. I'm glad to see you. Traveling was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And how is this, did you leave this Dame Ferez behind then, or what's going on with that?
She was not what I was expecting. I actually brought her with. I think I can make this into a series.
So this isn't even the last edition of this story. This is going to be just an ongoing thing. This is good. This is going to bring in money. This is going to be good for us. All right, kid? This is going to be good for us. This is going to bring in the bucks, and this is going to get your name out there. Make a real name for yourself. You know that? That's how you can have a name for yourself here at the town crier, right? Right?
Do you want to know why I picked the town crier out of all the newspapers that I could have applied for?
Journalistic integrity?
Exactly. Because I had only ever heard good things about this newspaper and how it was run and who it was run by. Like, very pointed look at him. Now I'm starting to think it was all a lie.
I'm going to have you make an intimidation check, even though I know that's not the exact emotion you're trying to elicit right now.
Oh, that wasn't super great. Why is my intimidation so good as I'm a little scrawny little guy? That was a 14. Again.
He, after starting the conversation and going in the direction of this is a ongoing series, has been making direct eye contact with you, has been engaged in this conversation. But as you finish saying that, he diverts his eyes. He is no longer looking at you as you continue talking to him. You don't always want to meet your heroes, kids. I'm sorry if I've let you down. But...
Are you?
I said it, didn't I? I don't know.
I get up and go to the door.
I'll let you know if there's any edits that need to be made.
I'll look on my desk tomorrow morning.
Good work out there, kid.
Thanks. And I like shut the door behind me, just like kind of loud, like not like super slam, but like definitely angry.
What was that about? Carl, kind of being nosy.
Just edits.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He keeps editing my pieces too. Says something about I need to learn how to spell, but I don't know. Magic's never been my whole thing. So
Well, it takes a team to make a great product, so just keep doing what you're good at, and we'll fill in the gaps. And I like walk back out of the, like I back to the front of the, I don't know, store, building.
Yeah. Okay. You make your way outside. The party's there waiting for you.
How'd it go?
How did that go?
It went great.
Oh! But it's under your voice, it didn't go great.
Yeah, are you trying to lie to us? Is what I'm asking Alyssa.
Like Alyssa, you're asking me?
Yeah.
I don't think Galen's lying. Like his like the boss was happy about his piece. He just learned some things that he didn't really want to learn, so he's upset. So I think he's what you see is what you get. He believes he's telling the truth, and he's also angry. Just don't meet your heroes. Let's go to the printing press.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but let's go. And I hope you're going to be comfortable talking about us with it later. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe with a drink in me.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. Okay, everybody, let's go for the next thing to distract our friend.
Galen, you bring the party about 2 blocks down before heading what appears to be almost directly out of town. And as you're making your way through the street, you can see there's a building that's just off to the side and not next to any other buildings kind of in the town. And it's just kind of a standalone. But you can see across the top there is, in like Comic Sans printing press.
Hell yeah.
And you lead them up to the door. Mm-hmm. As you go to enter, you find the door is locked.
What the heck?
So you give it a little knock. As you knock, there's this loud explosion from within. And you kind of hesitate before... What's going on? And the door opens.
They're back.
I missed them so.
Oh my god.
And there is a goblin stood before you, missing their right eye, staring up at you and just going, "What do you want?"
Got a commission for you.
Oh, okay, good. Give me it.
I kind of nudge Beskytte.
Here is the pamphlet.
She'll take it and like crumple it a little bit before looking. Yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do that.
Did you need to crumple that?
Yeah, I can do that one too.
Oh.
You
Okay.
want to smell
Anyway,
like
when will
this
it be
too?
done?
Like an hour.
The smell
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, you want it to smell like this one?
Why does the smell matter?
I don't know. Does it matter to you?
No.
Smell like something nice.
Oh, make it smell nice.
Like.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Am I looking at a goblin right now?
Yeah.
Are you a famed goblin bird by chance?
Yeah.
Oh, are you perhaps related to the famed Goblinbergs of Sepo Sega?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you have a rich family history.
So do you want it to taste like this one too?
I look at Galen. Is this normal? Is this how you make? Is this how you do the news?
Is that a yes
Pretty
or no?
I don't
I can
care
probably-
about.
I can probably get it, but it'll have a little extra zest to it. This is a little bland.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it tastes like good ideas.
Okay, good ideas. Okay, so no paprika. Okay.
Oh, Galen, do you
All
carry
right,
around
give it an
spices
hour.
to write your
She
stories?
closes the door.
I had so many more questions. Galen,
Good day.
I don't know about this printing press.
You begin to
I
hear
kinda,
what
like,
sounds
clap.
like a motor starting up inside, like a modern day, like gas-powered motor is what you can hear on the inside right now.
Galen, what is happening?
I just kind of like clap you on the shoulder. I'm like, you're in good hands. Don't worry.
I don't feel like I am.
You'll see. When I kind of like step out of the stoop area.
I mean, think about it, Beskytte. Like, they wouldn't be open if they didn't have good stuff, you know.
That's a good point, but I'm
You
still
said it
confused.
yourself. There were multiple.
Yeah, that's true, but like... Okay, you know what? I'm going to save my questions for later, because I don't think they are worthwhile right now. But anyway, I'm so excited to get pamphlets soon.
The fact that pamphlets have made it into both campaigns now
Hell yeah.
I love it.
kind of hurts. It just
No,
my
it
soul.
doesn't. What do you mean?
Anyway,
That makes me very happy.
as the party walks away from the printing press, you have about a half a day to do with as you please. I'll ask if there's anything that you would like to do before the end of the day, including you can go back and collect the pamphlets as they quoted you an hour.
Oh, I would like to go back and collect them.
Okay.
Can I go to an armory and buy a shield? I forgot to buy one.
Yes, you can find a shield. Go with the stock price find online. I'm not worried about it.
It's
I would
10
like to
gold.
sell a mace and some
7 gold?
chainmail.
10.
10? Okay, that's, I mean, I guess more, but Jesus, that's cheap.
Does anyone want this chain, shirt, or mace before I sell it? No? Okay, I'm going to sell it too. Faraz, can you talk for me though? I feel like I'm trying not to talk as much, and maybe having somebody else talk would make it a little easier.
You mean to sell this?
Yeah, I don't need that. I got this half plate and this really cool flail now.
Think of it like an exercise. You have to talk to get good at talking.
Oh,
I think you can do this. Just go up there and just say, I would like to sell these.
that's it?
How much can I have for them?
Don't they want to know where I got it from, or the history behind?
Do you want the nice answer?
Yes, please. I'll
They-
cry if
they-
I don't.
They don't particularly care.
Oh,
Most shopkeepers just... Most just want to get done with the day. So,
oh,
if you go up to them and just say, I'm here to sell these, how much can I get for them? They'll appreciate how fast you are.
oh. I do like it when people appreciate me. Okay, I'll do exactly that.
You got
And I
this.
try my
Watch,
best.
I'll
I
watch
go
you.
in.
I'll give you a thumbs down
Okay,
if I think you're going too far.
okay. I walk into the shop.
Okay, you walk into the exact same shop that Farah's just left. Farah's, you
Hello!
recognize it is a different store clerk than you dealt with.
No.
Evil.
Hello, kind shopkeeper. I am here
Fuck you!
to
What do you
sell-
want?
Oh! Oh!
What?
You got this.
I'm here to sell things to you.
Oh! Oh, that's how we're gonna make money, is giving it to you? Fucking Christ. Alright, what are you selling?
This chainmail, this mace.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? Where'd they
Looking
come
at flowers.
from? Huh? Oh, you're not gonna tell me? Whatever. You know what? I'll give you, 20 gold? 20 gold for the pair.
Oh, okay.
Get the...
Yeah.
Take... Here. He'll toss 20 gold onto the floor.
Oh, I'm playing 20 pickup as quick as I can. Tears rolling down my face. And I run.
Get out of my store! What are you still doing here? You have your... Leave!
I walk
run.
in at this point. You can't talk to him like that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you better be.
I'm sorry.
And I
Me the
go and
wife had a
chase
fight.
Beskytte. I don't care.
Oh. Well, let him know I'm sorry.
I hope you fight more, actually.
That's actually kind of fucked up.
Ooh.
But I get it.
Oof.
You did really well, Beskytte.
I did feel really good.
Oh, that's because that guy was a massive dick. He was like worse than Noel.
He was. He made me cry right away instead of when I go to sleep.
No.
But
I don't want to.
you got
do that
20
again.
full gold.
Yeah, that was not worth it. I would pay 20 gold not to have to do that ever again.
You would. Is that a deal that we could make multiple times in a day?
Are you threatening to yell
No.
at me more?
No.
The storekeep
I think I was
opens the door
offering.
and pokes his head and goes, excuse
Fuck you,
me.
no!
No. Listen,
Get out of here!
You.
We're leaving.
I just want to apologize. Fuck. I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Streaming down my face. I don't accept your apology, but I
get it.
appreciate that you tried to make things better.
I get it. You don't need to accept it. You don't need to forgive me. But I felt bad after I did it, and I was misplacing my anger, and you just happened to be in the wrong place at the exact time that I needed that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And here, he puts down a small pouch on the ground and goes, I know that won't make. Bye. He just goes back inside.
I'll go up to the pouch and see what it is.
It's another 5 gold.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Iris, maybe this wasn't so bad. At least he apologized.
You want me to apologize? No, we came out ahead, right?
No, I'm saying he apologized, so that made it a little better.
Are you still crying?
Yes!
I don't know if it's better then.
Just go, okay, you know what? Just give me a little bit. I'm gonna go to the Goblinburgs. Maybe that will make me happier.
Yeah, some pamphlets would make us happy. Let's go get some.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah, we come back to the group.
The
one of us.
second you said, the second Ben said this would be good practice for talking to people, I was like, let's fucking burn him.
But hell yeah.
I'm so
Hell
sorry.
yeah, fuck this guy.
Taking Beskytte on an emotional journey this session.
Yeah, my god, this has been fucking, oh.
I think that guy needed a pamphlet, honestly.
I was actually gonna offer, but I didn't have them yet.
Alright, anyway, back to it. You go back and join the party.
Excellent.
Beskyte's still a little bit red-eyed and teary, walking with Ferris.
Can we go to the Goblinburgs?
Ferris, what did you do?
I helped him get 25 gold.
I got yelled at.
You yelled
Not by
at
me.
him?
No,
No,
by the
it was some jerk
shopkeeper.
store tender. I told him off. Not by me, I promise.
Insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, roll insight.
Oh, that was actually really good. I believe you.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can see the way that Beskytte is actively like almost hiding behind Farah's like an older sister.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That he's not lying or she's not lying to you about this.
Okay. And secretly, Galen's like, good, this is progress. They're becoming nice to each other.
Progress.
The shopkeep wanted to apologize, but we didn't accept it. Don't worry. That seemed like a healthy thing to do.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
The very next thing Galen thinks is, God damn it.
You make your way back to the Goblinbergs. As you approach, the building itself appears to be on fire.
Whoa! What is going on?
Is this normal?
It's not abnormal.
Okay. Galen's unfazed.
You approach the building.
It keeps getting worse.
The rest of you may be in a state of panic. Galen just kind of accepting this as normal. And as you run up to the door, the goblin that had greeted you before opens it very calmly and then steps outside and seems to be just staring at the building, like hands on her hips. Actively, there is a patch of her hair that is on fire. And you just see she's nodding, just, yeah.
Can I do that thing where you like lick your hands and like put out a flame with your?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you do so as you approach. And she turns around and goes,
Oh, it's you guys. Cool. Here, I got this for you.
and she reaches and she hands you just a stack of. No, she hands you a single pamphlet. Goes,
You said what?
Nice. No, I wanted a lot.
Oh. Well, let me go get him.
She walks back into the burning building. And then very casually comes back out. This time, notably, she's missing a finger. And she hands you a stack of 100 and goes,
There you go.
That was fast service.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm the quickest they got. They say all the time.
I am-
Like, yeah, when it comes to printing, she's the quickest, or whatever.
Are you okay?
No, I'm Janice.
Oh, Janice? Are you feeling healthy?
No, I'm feeling the grass between my toes. Well, the 4 of them I got.
Okay.
I love her.
We're the freelancers,
Janice?
remember that.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
for your service.
Alright.
What an unbothered queen.
So, I'll just send you a bill. In the mail.
How much was it?
I'll send it in the mail. I gotta do an invoice.
Okay.
Yeah. I got some
Bill it to the
paperwork.
town crier.
Oh, is this crier work? Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Alright, bye.
and she just turns away from you
Goodbye.
and just keeps staring at the building. She doesn't go inside again. She just stares at it as it starts burning down.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is okay, Galen?
No, this is good.
Mhm.
This is fine. This is what you're telling me right now.
Oh yeah, this is normal.
Yeah, this is normal.
They're the best in the biz, and
what
they
they
have
tell
a
me.
process, and we don't mess with the process.
Yeah. Oh, hey, give her a lick, by the way.
Huh?
Give her a lick.
Huh?
Is that?
Yeah, Beskytte lick one.
Yeah, do it. I dare you.
I'm terrified and I lick it because today's been a lot.
Tastes like a sugar cookie.
This does taste like religious conversion, so that is strange, but thank
That's what I
you.
was going for. And that being said, you probably don't want to leave it too close to like an open flame.
Okay, that is. You know what? Thank you. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I might need to go to
I
bed.
go back. I go back to everyone, and I just. Can we go to sleep?
Yeah, good
Can we
night.
can we go some? No. Why are you still here?
Well, you're still at my house.
You followed us like 15 feet away.
Well, yeah, but it's still my property.
Oh.
That is true.
No, it's not. I lied to you. I only really own the building. The land is rented.
I believed you.
I'm sorry I lied to you. It wasn't intentional. I just wanted to say
I don't
hi
accept
and
your
goodbye.
apology.
Okay.
Bye.
I had a weird amount of apologies today.
Do you want more?
I'll accept none of them.
I wasn't
mean-
talking to you. Don't talk
I
to
mean,
me
if you
again.
have them, go ahead.
I respect
s-
that.
Yeah. I'm sorry for... Yeah.
I start hurting them all and like pushing them away from the burning building.
Okay, bye.
Alright, goodbye.
The building starts to collapse.
She goes, alright, it's time for bed.
You watch, like you turn around and you watch as she walks back into the burning building and closes the door.
Alright, saunter in.
I respect that woman.
As you should.
I could go to the Sonderman.
You guys make your way to an alleyway, hold up the card to the Sonderin, and the door manifests before you. We will end our session as you all get ready to bed down for a let evening.